Hello, everyone. How are we doing? Happy Monday. I am just trying to shut all of my things off because, everyone's going to call me the minute I'm doing this. How is everyone doing today? How is your weekend? I feel like my I'm like all discombobulated. I feel like I say that every time. How's everybody doing? Good morning, good morning. Jen from the Cartomancer here to bring you your zodiac readings for the week. So, what do we have going on? We still have our pre-sale going on. Hello, Carl said. We still have the pre-sale going on for the autumn issue. So if that's something that you are interested in, and you really should be, then I would go ahead and check out the link in our bio when we're done here. So that will be coming to a close very soon, the pre-sale, and then it'll go to the regular price. So right now it's like $15.95 or something like that, $45.95, one of those. And when it'll go back up to like $17.95 or something in like a week or something. So if you're gonna grab it, now would be the time, and then you can secure your issue because we do have limited availability on print copies. So you definitely want to do that. What did I talk about in the autumn issue? I wrote an article, I believe we did. I think I did remote viewing. Yes, I talked about remote viewing. So it's pretty cool. I would check it out. We have lots of interesting things going on for that issue. Plus it comes out on my birthday month, which is next month. So that's always a great thing as well, right? So let's see what we got here today. All right. So I'm going to use the Hush Tarot because I haven't used that in a long time. Hello for those who have joined. I haven't used this one in a hot minute. And I was walking past one of my tarot bookcases. There's more than one. And I'm like, you know what? This one just kind of jumped out at me. And then, excuse me, 1 minute. Sorry, I got like this total weird tickle in my throat. And also, US Games sent me this one and I haven't used it yet. It's called the Dark Light Oracle. So we're going to check this bad boy out because it's very like Halloweenish looking, and we're getting there. We're getting there. I was reading this thing the other day, and it said something about August being the Sunday of summer. And I feel like I'm never going to forget that because I'm like, no, I'm not ready. I'm not ready. But, I love the fall too. Our season, I'm in upstate, in northeast, upstate New York, so our summers are not very long at all. So yeah, so let's do that. Oh, I forgot how much I love this deck. Do you guys ever do that? Like find a deck and I haven't used it in a while and I'm like, oh my gosh, that's right. I absolutely love this deck. That's what I'm doing. It's happening right now. All right, so let's get moving here. Let's get everybody situated. Whew, things are jumping out. So if you would like me to pull a card for you, you can do that as well. That is definitely something we can do for you. You could put in the little comment bubble there or just in the comments itself, whichever floats your boat. So today, you know what? I think I'm going to start. Hello, Amber. I think I'm going to start in the middle today. Like Virgo jumped out. I mean, we're almost at Virgo season. We still got some Leo going on still. We got a little time yet, but we're getting there. And I don't know, Virgo jumped out at me. So Virgos, this is where we're starting today. It's just happening. So I just want to shuffle these a little bit. Did anyone do anything exciting this weekend? I feel like the next, even this weekend. This weekend, all the way through until October, until Samhain, Halloween, I have something going on every single weekend. Every single weekend. Like what? What? I don't know how I feel like this just the last couple of months, like everything's just been so crazy. I mean, in September, there are 2 concerts, actually, I'm going to that have been rescheduled. I'm going to see The Killers right around my birthday, on the 26th. My birthday's 27th. But that has been rescheduled for 3 years. So I've been, and thankfully it was originally scheduled like on my birthday, the 27th, and they moved it to the 26th, which is not a big deal at all. But 3 years now we've been doing this. So every year I think I'm going to see them the last couple of years on my birthday, and then it had to get rescheduled, and then I had to rebook it, and then rebook it. Oh, it was definitely something. All right, before we start on our Virgo here, the Flying Unstable. I love that. I love that name. Let's pull you a card. Wow. All right. Let's have a card just jump out at you and just fall on the floor. Be right back. All right. Here we go. Now that's a way to start a Monday. Cards flying on the floor already. All right. Let's see what we got here. Yeah, Amber, that's about it. That is about it. Hi, Jay. All right, so the Flying Unstable, right? I was, yeah. I got the Moon for you. So I would just kind of tread lightly with any situations that are coming up, or if it's a specific situation, because it's not what it seems. I feel like, really, I'm feeling more like the people around you are not maybe being fully truthful with you, or you know, they're not like disclosing all the information that needs to be had. So I would just really pay attention to actions this week and not so much words. So that's my advice for you. That's what I got for you. All right. Whoops. Okay. Oh, hi, Maya. Okay. Look at you trying to just throw me off, keeping me on my toes, Maya. All right, so that's what I got for you. Hello, if you just joined us. All right, so I'm going to start like right in the middle. I'm going to start with Virgo today because, you know, why the heck not? Why the heck not? All right, Virgo, what are we getting for you? Oh, we got the Fool card. Look at that. What a way to start off the week, right? So, Virgos, you need to harness that new energy. You need to harness the excitement of doing something you've never done before. Hi, Monique. And I think that's really what it is for you, Virgos, is just harnessing that energy of that excitement of something new and really just stepping into it, not trying to, you know, control it or any of that stuff. It's really just that newness that you need to step into. So that's what I'm getting for you, Virgo. And sometimes I know it's hard for you, Virgos. I know it's hard. My midheaven is Virgo. So I tend to have strong Virgo tendencies. Usually I think it just shows when I'm trying to organize people. Like, I'm really good at organizing other people. Myself, sometimes I'm all right with it. I'm okay with it. But I can organize everybody else. Like, you can't, like, easy. All right, so Libras, we're going to jump right in here for, oh no, actually, what am I doing? Oh my gosh. We need our Oracle card. So if you came in a little late, I'm using the Dark Light Oracle from US Games. They just sent it to me. So it's the first time getting to play with it. You know, I like to use you guys as my guinea pigs. All right, so, ooh, I like this. So Virgo, fire to light my path. So again, it's harnessing that excitement, that new energy to move you forward. And I like that. They go together really well because, you know, with that Fool card, it is all about, you know, that excitement, because that's what's that ambition that's driving you. So that can be very fiery, right? All right. So now Libras, and I'm using the Tower deck. I'm using as the Hush Tarot because I keep forgetting how much I love this deck. And it like jumped out at me when I went past my tarot bookcases. It just was like, hey, what about me? Let's play. So we have the Queen of Pentacles for you, Libras. So for you, it's really, this week is about just kind of like getting your stuff in order. What do you want your home life to be? What do you want your work life to be? Just kind of reorganizing yourself. Maybe there's new situations presenting. Maybe because we are kind of stepping, if you are in, you know, the northern hemisphere, like we are stepping into, you know, slightly into that newer, the energy of the new season that is upon us. And so maybe like you just need to kind of like organize yourself now. And I'm a Libra sun. So like I just told you, right? Like my every weekend from now on until the end of October, I have something going on. So I have to make sure all of my ducks are in a row. Everything is organized, right? So that's what we're getting for you, Libras. And let's see what card we get here. Look, these are the backs of these cards. Look how pretty they are. It's kind of just like this like little flowery wreath, fairy-ish kind of going on. All right, we got blessings, prayers heard. So I think too, Libras, as you're going through and you're reorganizing and you're getting your home set and you're getting your plan set, that if you're asking for help, you know, maybe from your guides or whatever to kind of help you, they're going to answer and they're going to help you out. So pay attention to those little signs around you when you do ask, because that's how they're going to show up for you. I like that. I'll accept that. All right. So that brings us to our Scorpios. All right, Scorpios. I really like the back of these cards. This is the back of the Hush Tarot. All right, so we're getting, oh my gosh, look at the Fool again. Wow, he's like just jumping around here all over the place. So Scorpios, for you, I really think it's more of like a new thought, like a new thought, which is kind of vague, but like a new thought process. I feel like that you need to step into a new mindset maybe. And maybe that is what you need to, maybe you're kind of stuck. Your energy is a little stuck right now, Scorpio. That's kind of what I feel like. I feel like you're a little bit stuck in your energy. So you need to start moving that energy and you're going to, you know, move into a different mindset. Like that's where you need to go right now. Jamie. I started in the middle. I didn't get to Gemini yet. So look at you. You are good. I actually started in Virgo. Just because, why not? So yeah, you're good. All right, so for you, Scorpios, transformation becoming me, like that really kind of goes along well with that, right? With that Fool card for you, just jumping into a new mindset. So I think it's time for you to do that because wherever you are right now, it's a stuck energy and it's probably not really helping you out. So yeah, I started with Virgo. So you are good. The Beauty Graham. All right. So now that brings us to our Sagittarius. All right, Sagittarius friends. Let's see. We are getting justice. Yeah. I know, believe me, I get it. It's just definitely like that. And I don't even know. I'm throwing cards on the floor already. I'm trying to like figure out everything. So it's fine. We'll all get there. We'll all figure it out. It's going to be okay. So Sagittarius, justice. And for you, I think it's more about, are you being fair to yourself? So that's what really is popping out for me for you, Sagittarius. It's time for you to really check in with yourself. And are you being fair to yourself? Are you practicing self-care? Are you doing too much? Are you doing too much too fast? Do you need to slow down in whatever it is that you're doing? So I think Sagittarius, for you, it's really about that self-check. That's what it is. And you want to, you know, kind of check yourself, not in a judgmental way, like, oh my God, what am I not doing? Just more of like, all right, how am I presenting? How am I feeling right now? Do I have too much on my plate? Is my cup that full? So that is really where I think that, you know, your focus should be this week. All right, Sagittarius, that's what I'm telling you. That's what you got to do. So the card we're getting here is signs. Messages are to be seen and heard. So I feel like this is almost like this is the sign, like, you know, that you've maybe been running, a little bit like that cup is a little low for you. And so this is like your sign to be like, okay, yeah, I guess I'm right about that. And I need to check in with myself. Check yourself before you wreck yourself, right? We don't want anybody to wreck themselves. That's never a good place to be. But, you know, I had to say it. Just had to. All right, so Capricorn. Capricorns are our lovely CEOs of the zodiac. Always keeping it together. It's always good to have a Capricorn in your life. So, for you, we are getting the Four of Swords. I'm trying to decide which way this card went. So we have the Four of Swords here. So for you, Capricorn, it's time for you to get rid of a toxic situation. I feel like that's the thing that popped right in my head. So that's what it is. Whatever Capricorn out there needs to hear that. You know, I think that you've been kind of sitting on it for too long. And now it's time to kind of get up and move that energy. Don't get stuck in that worry. Don't get stuck in that, like, what the heck's going on here? Capricorn, it's time for you to do that. It's time for you to kind of remove these things that no longer are serving you and you don't need because they are weighing you down. Okay? You're welcome. All right. Hey, Pamela. So, let's see what oracle card we got. We got Winter Frozen Hearts. Ooh, dramatic. It's so dramatic. It's a very pretty card, though. So for this one, I'm really feeling like, though, that this is like a time card. Like, you know what? You know, we're moving into fall to winter. Like over this next time, it's really important for you to start removing things from your life that don't serve you. And whatever these toxic situations are, it's just time to do it. And of course, you know, it's always that thing, you know, when you start, you know, placing boundaries, and people start kind of like pushing back, then you know that those boundaries were probably very much needed, right? So I think, you know, Capricorn, it's really important for you to keep that in mind and remember that. So if you just joined us as well, hello. Our pre-sale issue is, our autumn issue is still up for pre-sale. I don't know how much longer, Amber, are we going for that? Like, probably not much longer. So if you want to do that, make sure after we're done here, go to the link in the bio, grab yours. Oh, and also, Amber's birthday is coming up on Thursday, right? It's Thursday? Yeah. So everybody say happy birthday to Amber. Early birthday. I don't realize, like, how many people I know's birthday in April. Like, no, August. It's freaking August, people, not April. Yes, Monday. Yes, Monday. I know a lot of August birthdays, including my son. His birthday's next week. All right, so where are we? Aquarius. All right, Aquarius. What are we getting for you? We are getting the I don't know what this is actually. We're going with, this is the Four of Pentacles. Okay. Four of Pentacles. Till the 20th. Okay. So until the 20th. Yes, I said yes. All right. So, with this Four of Pentacles, you know, Aquarius, it's really about moving, you know, working together. This Four of Pentacles, like working together with somebody, knowing, you know, sometimes we don't want to. Sometimes we think we have all the answers and we can just do it ourselves. It's going to get done right if we do it ourselves, right, Aquarius? That's that energy. But for you, I really think it's time for you to look and ask for help. And, you know, even, you know, because I think those other perspectives for you are really going to open up new opportunities, ideas, and all of that, and really make everything for you flow a little bit better. So don't be afraid to ask for advice and ask for help this week, Aquarius. Sometimes, you know, it's one of those things like you're like, I could just do it myself. But then you ask for someone's opinion and it's like, oh, all right, I guess that wasn't such a bad idea. It happens, you know. Oh, look, purify yourself with air. Ooh, I love that. So Aquarius, you know, and I think that in a way, kind, you know, that goes along with that, like energy of, you know, purifying yourself, like just opening yourself up. Like, I feel like it's almost like, you know what? I need to open myself up to new ideas. I need to open myself up to new thoughts and maybe some advice, right? So there's a reason why that needs to happen. So there must be some sort of insight for you on the other side. Hello, everybody that just joined us. And if you'd like me to pull a card for you, I certainly can. Just kind of, I usually just work it right into this here in our zodiac readings. And you can use the question mark bubble over next to your comment bar. And if you aren't on a mobile device, you could just put it right in the comments. And I will get to it. All right, so Pisces. All right, Pisces. And it also too, I started right in the middle of the zodiac. I started at Virgo, so this is where we are. We're at Pisces now. All right, Pisces. So for you, we have the Nine of Cups. Ooh, this is a very interesting card. Look at that, Nine of Cups. I'm trying to like get out of the glare. There we go. And so for you, Pisces, you know, your cup is full. And, you know, I feel like emotion, you know, cups are emotion. So emotionally, you know, you're like almost there. You're almost to your goals. You're doing okay. Like, you're doing okay, Pisces. And I feel like you need to take some time and give yourself a pat on the back. And, you know, recognize like all the stuff that you do and how well you do it and how well you help others and you do things for others, because you're so deep feeling that you can do that and you can really harness that and, you know, give yourself a pat on the back, be proud of yourself, go do something nice for yourself, Pisces. That's what I'm telling you to do. Go do that. Go do something nice for yourself. All right, so we are getting the Forest. Trust your compass. So for this, I think, you know, and I think that's what it is that you need to trust yourself and you need to, you know, be like, yeah, I know what I'm doing and what I do well, I do it well, you know, and, I really love that. Kind of goes really well with it, you know. No, and that's the beautygram. That's why I have to silence my thing, because it always happens. I always get phone calls. Like, nobody calls me all damn day. The minute I'm on a live, then it's like a million phone calls. It just always happens. It always happens. So now we're at Aries. All right. So Aries, woo. That's where we're at. All right, Aries. What do we got for you? Shuffle. So Aries, we have the Four of Wands. I'm trying to look here. Very interesting. So Four of Wands for you, Aries. You know, I think for you, this is just really about, you know, getting together with everyone. Yeah, no, it totally is. It absolutely is 100%, Jamie. I think Aries for you, this is really about appreciating those around you. So I think for you, why don't you go ahead and reach out to some people that maybe you haven't talked to in a while, or go out with, you know, get a dinner date, say hello, you know, send them some fun emojis, or like me, and I send all sorts of crazy things to everybody. And I think it's really about reaching out, and for you, just taking that action to do that. I think it's really important for us to do that. For that point, and everyone runs to the lighthouse. Yeah, right. No, it always happens. So Aries, let's see what we get for you for your oracle card. Ooh, all right. So we got the Dark of Night. So we got nightmares. Ooh, so maybe for you, Aries, that you have dreamt about somebody. Maybe there's somebody on your mind and you need to reach out to them. So whoever's name popped in your head, Aries, when I said that, that's who you need to reach out to today, because they may need to hear from you. All right. Moving on. Now we're going to Taurus. So Taurus, I thought I just saw like something like a bug or something just like fly. I don't know, maybe I'm just saying things, you know, we never know. We never really know. So for you, Taurus, we have the Tower. So for you, you know, things may seem like they are crumbling around you. Maybe a situation, a relationship or something is just done. It's done and it's time to call it. It's time to just be like, all right, you know what? This isn't going to work. And, you know, it doesn't always have to be, you know, this big, huge life altering thing. I mean, you know, I get, you know, we have the major arcana here. It's the Tower card. Everybody's like, oh my God. But sometimes even like little situations have such a big impact. And we're always like, oh my, we're looking for like that big stuff. But then there's like these little things happening around us that need to end. So I think for you, Taurus, it's really important to pay attention to that. Pay attention to these little things around you that are ending or trying to end and letting it happen. Because, you know, when there's an ending, there's a beginning. And we don't always want that ending to happen. But after it happens, we are like, okay, yeah, that probably was for the better. So, what oracle card? We got that Forest card again. Trust your compass. So your intuition is key here. And I feel like with that Tower card too, it's just really calling to you not to ignore your intuition, Taurus. You need to pay attention to it. So whatever those things are, like I think those little, I feel like there's like little tower situations. I don't think it's like big tower. I think it's like little tower. So pay attention to that. Trust your intuition and let that guide you, because that's really where it's at. It's where it's at. So now we're at Gemini. Now we made it to Gemini. All right. So, all right, Geminis, what do we got for you? And if you just joined us, if you want me to pull a card for you, let me know in the question mark bubble or in the comments. All right, so Geminis, we got for you the Death card. So, man, we're getting like heavy hitters. So death, this isn't mean a physical death, anything like that. We are talking, Geminis, that there's a change happening. And, you know, sometimes it's a great change, but it's all about how you're going to harness that change, how you're going to step into that change, how it's going to change you. And with the Death card, it's one of those things like, if you don't take control of the situation, it's going to happen regardless. But if you don't take, you can control how the change happens. But if you ignore it, it's going to happen however the universe sees fit, right? So knowing that you have control of the change is really, really important, Gemini. And I think that's something that, you know, with that Death card, like remembering that, you know, like it's happening, but you can control it. So that's that card. Like that's that, like just marker, like, hey, you know, things are changing. How are you going to navigate it? You know? So, and again, it isn't always a bad thing. It isn't always a bad thing, you know? Right. All right. So let's see what we got here. Ooh, I like that. So we got Summer, the highest height. So Gemini, right away, that just really, you know, because it's this bright summery card, I feel like good change is on the way for you. But it still needs to be navigated. It's still, you need to really step into that driver's seat of the change and kind of mold it the way you want. That's what we're going for, okay, Geminis? That's a good card. It's a good card. All right. Let's see. Oh, yes, that's so true. Yeah, definitely. I know. I only have one left in school. Well, one left in regular school. The other one's college now, or gonna be. We don't go back until September 7th, though. We got a little bit of time left. But you guys end early, though. You end in, like, May. We don't end until, like, the end of June, so. But, yes, I mean, it's definitely a change. It's just that whole routine again, right? All right, so now let's go to Cancers. All right, Cancers, what do we got? So we have the 7 of Cups. I'm trying to look. Oh, this is kind of like okay. Is she? Oh no, he's. I'm trying to figure this out. One moment, please, while Jen tries to figure out what's going on. I'm looking. See what I'm looking at. I'm gonna tell you. I'm trying to decide if I saw the leg. Wasn't sure if it's like a mermaid horse or if she was the mermaid, but then I saw the leg. So I'm assuming this is a mermaid horse, but then it might just be a snake. I guess it's all up to interpretation. That's what we're going with. So here, so we got that 7 of Cups. And, you know, I really do, I know, it's like the death of summer, right? Almost. That's actually really funny. Right. No, it's so true. So Cancers, I do feel that, you know, here I feel like you're clinging to something. And I feel like that you're just like, you don't want something to end, or you know it's going to end and it's a little bit scary, but I don't know. Maybe this is that death card still coming through for me. I'm not even sure, but I just feel like change is really on the way for you, but you're like kind of holding back on it. Like you're not letting it fully happen. So Cancers, I think it's time for you to embrace the change and move forward. So I think that's really what that is for you. Hi, Jess. All right, so we have the full moon, dark lighted magic in the air. Ooh, I like that. So I do feel like that change for you. And I feel like it's more for you Cancers. It's more like something physically changing for you. Like something is changing and something, you know, it's like you're kind of stepping into that full moon, that energy of like fullness, and you're almost there. So all right, Cancers, that's what's up. All right, so now we're going into our Leos, our Leos. All right, Leos, what we got for you? I feel like I need like Jeopardy music, like when my cards want me to shuffle for like a million years. I'll just make weird noises, that's it. All right, so we got the Hierophant. Interesting. Okay, Leos. So I think for you, it's about paying attention to like being divinely guided and paying attention to it. I feel like maybe Leos, you are like, you're not paying attention to the messages, the signs that your guides or any kind of higher power, whatever it is that you believe in. I feel like this is kind of like your reminder, like you need to start paying attention to those signs. Because I feel like some of the signs that are coming through are not what you want. So you're just like, whatever, it's fine. I'm just not going to pay attention to that. And I feel like your guides, we're going to use the word guides, whatever you want it to be. But I feel like they're like, hey, pay attention to what we're sending you. Pay attention to those messages because you need to do that whether you want to or not. I'm just the messenger. I'm just the messenger, Leos. All right. Let's see what oracle card we have. Oh, actually, we're going to end on Leo. Oh, that's kind of neat. I didn't do that on purpose, but here we are, you know. I said I'm just the messenger, you know. Just the messenger. Pay attention, Leos. I say that because I have all the Leos. All the Leos here. All right, so interesting. Okay, so this is kind of, I got the threshold. Shall you dare listen to the messages of your guides? Look at, and I love that there's like a crow or a raven, whatever you want it to be, is hanging out there. And like, yeah, hello. Are you going to listen? Listen, Leos, it's not my fault you have pushy guides. Like, that's just what's up. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to say about that. All right. So we concluded our zodiac. Does anyone want a card before we are done here? I feel like we went through those really fast today. So if you want a card, go ahead and throw it in the comments. You know, our pre-sale is going to be over next week. So if you want to grab your autumn issue at a really great price, now is the time to do it. Our link is in the bio, and secure that because our print copies are limited. So definitely do that. Hey, you guys can ignore all you want. It doesn't sound like they're going to listen. They're going to let you ignore it. So yeah, so I think that's really it. You know, I definitely have some, we got some, yeah, those things. The Hush Tarot. It jumped out of it. It was like on. It was in a. So Jamie was at my house a couple weeks ago. It was on my tarot bookcase, the one by my door, and it just was like, woo, woo, let's play today. So that's what we're doing. We are doing the Hush Tarot, and I haven't used this in quite a while. So here we are. But yeah, that's all I got for you guys today. Okay, Josephine, let's get you one real quick here. Ooh, I love this. So Josephine, you got the High Priestess. You got the High Priestess here. So I think for you, really it's about harnessing that High Priestess energy and like, you know, taking charge of what's going on around you. I feel like maybe there's some things going on around you and you really, really need to pay attention and kind of step into that queen almost energy. Like, all right, you know what, guys? I'm going to start telling everybody what's going on because they need it. And it's probably emotionally. So that's what you need to be stepping into this week. Or even if some situations aren't the way you want them to be, you need to just step into that like high emotional, like, this is what I want. This is how I want it. And this is what we're going to do. So that is what I got for you. Yes, absolutely. All right, so I'm going to pull a card for Jess, and then we'll move along down here. Yeah, I started like in the middle. I started in Virgo. I don't know why. That's what I did today. So, all right, let's see. We have a jumper for you. Let's see. Ooh, we have that Three of Cups energy. So Three of Cups, look at this card, so much fun. Three of Cups is just all about, you know, getting together with those that like your tribe. And I feel like that's what you need to do, Jess, actually, are you going to see Pam like next week or something? See, that's what is working. It's talking about that. It's going to be a good time. I think that it's all about, again, just you're appreciating your tribe, knowing that they're there for you and leaning on them when you need them. That they're there for you. So I think really tapping into that and really maybe even telling those around you that you appreciate them, like those people that are always there for you. So that's what I've got for you, Jess. Oh, that was a fun one. What did I do here? Oh, I put it in backwards. All right. Let me get here. So I'm going to pull a card for Callie and then we will get the beauty gram. All right. All right, Callie. What did I do? Hold on one moment. I legit just put all these cards in some weird order. How did I even do that? Half of them are up and half of them are down. I can't even tell you how I just did that, but it happened. It happened. Let me reorganize my brain and my cards. All right, so Callie. Now that we're back. No, we're back. No problem. No problem, Jess. All right. So, let's see what we're getting here. So we are getting the Four of Cups for you, Callie. So if you've been stuck in some kind of meh energy, it's time to move past it. It's time to not worry so much about what's going on. Don't, look, it's I want you to get out and look around at all the great things that you have and all the good things you have going for you. And don't worry about the things that maybe aren't working out the way you want them to. So I feel like that's almost you just need to reset your focus there. And maybe your mindset and just stop worrying about all the little stuff and really focus on all the great things happening for you. Oh, there's we have a base in Saratoga, so it's about a half hour away. So every once in a while we get jets that go by, and there's a huge jet going by right now, and it's rattling my house. Sometimes it's just Top Gun outside when the fighter jets are flying around and stuff. It is kind of cool. All right, so the beautygram. Let's see what we got here. All right, you just got a card. Let's do that for you. No problemo. All right, the beautygram. What do we got for you? Ooh, we have the King of Pentacles. So the King of Pentacles is, it's just really taking charge of your spaces. And whether that's at home, whether that's at work, or work related, or relationship related, I think it's time for you to start speaking your mind on a few things. Because if you don't, the situation might get away from you, and it's time for you to like harness that energy. So that's what I'm getting for you, the Beautygram. All right. I think I got everybody, right? Does anybody else want a card? Let me look. Okay, I got everybody so far. So if you'd like a card, last chance. It's time. All right, cool beans. All right, well, I will be back here next week, same time. I'm like double checking. I'm like, wait a minute, let me make sure. Yes. So I will be here next week, the same time. And I don't know what I'm going to do next week. I was going to do charms today, and then I was going to do tea leaf, and then I got lazy, and then, I don't know. I remembered I had this Oracle deck, and I used that. So who knows what next week will bring. So I hope you guys have a fantastic, wonderful week, and make sure to grab your issue, and that's that. I'll see you guys later. Thanks for hanging out with me.